All right, here we go. Slob knob rock. Okay. Hello, everyone, and welcome to I guess a special bonus episode of the D1 and Done podcast. Since it's a bonus episode, I don't think we have to do a sponsorship today, which he did pay his bet last night. So shout our sponsor, you know who you are. And by the way, the sponsor did make fun of the thing on my lips, so thank you for noticing, and thank you, Jake, for starting video of the week where I had this. It's a cold sore, by the way. Not to think he hinted at, which is inappropriate. Either way, everyone, we did this pod last year. It is me, my brother Jake, my other brother Dusty, and back on the pod today is the one and only Robbie Donahoe. Welcome back.
Returning from Mecca.
Return from Mecca. We all have beverages in our hands.
I had to go. Yeah, I had to do some soul searching, by the way. Yes, the reason why I decided to leave the pod was because Purdue's lost 4 games in a row, and I didn't want to have to talk about it. So now we're going to talk about all good thoughts while I'm drinking a Boiler Black. So cheers to all of you. It's great to be back.
Are those on sale this week?
Yes, they were $69.69 for a 12-pack. So yes.
Well, everyone, if you remember this podcast last year, we've done this every year before we did the pod. So every year before the conference tournament starts, we each pick a team from a conference tournament, and basically we just, we collect points based on all each team's doing each conference, and the winner, we change it up every year what winner gets. So how the scoring works is, if your team wins the championship, you get 6 points. If they finish runner-up, it's 5 points. And then based on where they finish, it'll be, if your team loses the first round and everyone advances to semifinals, that team gets 1 point, and the 2 points to the second furthest, and so on and so on. If two teams lose in the same round, the lower seeded team, so like if the 8 seed loses and the 2 seed loses in the semifinals, the 8 seed will get more points. That was not the best explanation, but that's the one I've given.
It's the incentive to pick the lower seeded team, basically. Yeah. That's what we have in place, which we appreciate. We don't want chalk. That's really what it is all about.
I've participated in this many times, and now I'm more confused based on what you just said.
How is basically it should be 4-3-2-1 is how the scoring should work, but instead of 4 and 3, you can get 5 and 6. Your team either runner up or championship. I think that's a better way.
I started to understand it in 2016, so that was really when it hit my stride. Which, by the way, we don't have a full list of like who's won every year. I think we need to start calibrating that.
They've got to be in Google Drive somewhere.
But I feel like we do a terrible job at historical context with how we do this.
Very bad. That's on me too. Jake is winning a ton.
I know. I was gonna say Jake wins it every year. I feel like
we'll get the new intern. We'll get the new intern to get on that and get some data for us.
There we go.
All right. So have we decided the order, Jake? Do we do a random generator or not?
We can right now.
You could do it on video.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is perfect. Wow, this is like the draft lottery now.
Gone with the
Carlos
first pick in the 2025 D1 and Done Pod Conference Championship picks.
Also, before we start the later, son, I texted Nick. The A's son this year 0-9 against top 25 teams. Their 2 losses are Kentucky and Arkansas.
Oh. Shout out the Cats and the Cal.
Well, the America East is also the same way. They're 0-4.
Where are you guys getting this information?
Where it's on ESPN.com, where it has conference overall, and then it says how good the teams are against teams in the polls.
Huh.
Yeah, sound very sassy.
Right. This is how we've done our research. Starting.
Will Fortune?
I love this. No one knows the order. Pick. No one knows the scoring system. Great.
Yeah, Bob, I'd like to buy a vowel, please.
Yeah, why is it moving so slow?
Dusty.
Because he's waiting for it to click.
Of the draft.
Wow, great. So happy.
Well, what? Now we don't know how we said the second, third, fourth. Oh.
Just keep clicking.
Oh, that's sick.
I've used this so many times in my normal day job that I will not reveal what I do.
I love playing spin the bottle with other men. This is my dream.
Robbie,
second baby. Let's go. Whoa.
Birthday's over. Nick.
It's literally going right now by age. It's going by age. Jake is going to be third. Nick's going to be fourth. Oldest to youngest.
No,
maybe not.
Yeah.
Nicholas.
Never mind.
It's
Suck it,
so
Rob.
funny.
I'm ahead of you, so you suck it.
That's a fair point.
Either those two words apart from each other, but yes.
For people who are not paying attention, Jake will have the first pick. Robbie second, me
No.
3, or Jake
Dusty goes
Yeah, Dusty first, me
Nick.
second.
4. Oh crap!
Oh my gosh.
I'm drunk. I'm hungover.
Yeah,
Give me
you
a
are.
break.
Alrighty. We are going to
But
start,
we'll
fellas,
but we
here
snake it,
in the
so-
A-Sun. And these standings are as of 2 p.m. this afternoon.
Okay, number one pick. Wow.
There could be so many options. Which one?
The Ospreys?
What'd you say?
Alabama Lions.
Oh, you want the North Alabama Lions? Okay.
Dusty gets North Alabama.
They're new to D1, right? New-ish. Can they play in the
I
conference
think they
tournament?
can. I
Oh,
think
that's
they
a
can
good
qualify
question, Nick.
this year. Hold on.
This
Yeah,
is
will
awesome.
someone
The
look
very-
that up? I got a lot of moving parts on my screens.
The first pick can't play in the tournament of the whole draft.
Surely they can play in the tournament.
I mean,
They joined the Atlantic. So they joined the Atlantic Sun in 2018.
Oh,
so they can play.
They've gone through their. So I think it's like a 5-year space where they can actually do it.
good pick,
Yeah.
Crab.
Yeah, they can
All
play.
right.
They can play in the conference tournament. So North Alabama.
Yes.
There you go.
Robbie.
Well, this is easy for me because this is the team that I picked to win the conference before the season even started. That would be the Bisons of Lipscomb, which, by the way, shame on Lipscomb for not knowing the plural version. It is supposed to be Bison, not Bisons, but I will let it slide
There's
because I think
another-
they're going to
hold on.
win the tournament.
I believe there's another college team where they add the S to what would be like a non-plural word. Maybe we'll come across it today.
I'm sure we'll come
should.
across it.
If I find
so,
out,
we'll chew on the English version of how to be singular plural.
expect.
So
Shut
just
up,
moves
Rob.
on.
I've never noticed that. That's hysterical to the
Yeah.
Bisons. I've never noticed
Yeah,
that.
'cause North Dakota State's the Bison. So why
Right.
isn't Lipscomb? Why do they have to
Buffalo. Wait, no, Bucknell,
Yeah.
I mean. The Bison.
be Bucknell Bison? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, to
All
your
right.
board. Okay, let's see. A lot of good options on the board here. You know what? I'll go a little off the board. I'll give me the Governors for the. Give me Austin Peay for the coach who dressed like a military man in
Yeah.
Fieldhouse this year. Shout out to him. Give me
Love
the
it.
Governors of Austin Peay. I see you.
Jake,
Pete.
where you going?
I have watched one of these teams play this year. As we get to West Coast, I've watched a lot of teams play. Go ahead and give me the Dolphins of Jacksonville.
Jacksonville was going to be my second pick if I didn't get Lipscomb. So that's a good choice.
Dolphins. We're marching down,
Marching down the field, Dolphins.
We're marching down the
Alrighty.
field.
That's
Let's
just
go.
which, Jake, you're not a real Colts fan if you're picking Jacksonville. That's a very scary place for us. I'll appreciate that pick.
Nick, they played the Florida Gators this year. I did watch that game.
Speaking of which, by the way,
East.
I went to the that Night of Champions, that Colts Night of Champions. Did you know that we were going to pick Maurice Jones-Drew instead of Joseph Adai, and we changed our mind?
No kidding.
Mm-hmm. So that's how we got Adai over Maurice Jones-Drew in the draft.
I guess it
Arians?
worked out.
Or who was our GM at the time?
Polian was still the GM at the time.
Polian, that's right.
Mm-hmm. So fun Colts fact. But anyway, sorry, didn't mean to interrupt. America East.
On
I
the
guess-
East, Robbie, you had the first pick.
I have the first pick.
Jeff
Against-
Bryant?
I will not pick Bryant. I know who Dusty's going to pick, but I'm going to stick with the team again that I picked at the start of the season. Even though they're not in first right now, they're on a 7-game win streak. Give me the Catamounts. This is their time to shine. They always do it in March. I don't know if they're going to get home court advantage, but I think the Cats will find a way to get it done.
Common knowledge would take Bryant, but they took that perv from St. Peter's from, so I refuse to pick them. So I'm gonna take the Maine Black Bears.
Oh no, that's Dusty's team.
Oh, I thought he was gonna pick someone else.
I figured he was going to pick Maine. He loves Maine.
Shout out Doug Eater, come on the pod.
Mainly.
Well, if I must, I'll just go ahead and take the Bryant Bulldogs.
I mean, you might as well take Bryant, yeah. Well, actually, okay, I know who Dusty's going to take now
So
because
I-
of PTI.
Thinking UMBC because I interviewed with them, so they can off.
I never knew that, by the way.
Give me Kornheiser's boys.
That's what I
Yep. Knew it. Cornhuskers boys, Binghamton. There you go.
Other time.
Boom.
Has Binghamton ever made the tournament? Honest question.
Not to my knowledge.
This is like one of their better seasons they've had in a long time, I feel like.
That's why I texted you guys about that. I was stunned that they're even like.
Was that what? I think, yeah, you were the one that. So they only made one tournament that was in 2009.
Wow.
That's it.
Maybe it'll be.
But they've been playing Division I basketball since 2001. So they're relatively a new basketball program, which I didn't know that.
You do that.
So there you go.
Shout Kornheiser.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I had the first pick in the American Athletic, which is fitting because I love America, unlike you three. So with that note, I will take Penny Hardaway in the Memphis Tigers. Shout out our friend of the pod, whose name I'm.
TJ.
Thank you.
TJ Wary.
Shout out TJ. Thanks for listening.
I'll go ahead and take the layup, Nick. I told you about this team to bet on them on your birthday, and you did not. And we'll continue to do thanks to Todd Dodge in the Mean Green of the North Texas boys.
They're actually called the Mean Greens. You need to make that plural.
This
No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's
I was
just
gonna say,
it's just
this
Mean
came
Green. I'm
directly
kidding.
from ESPN, but I'm happy to
I'm kidding.
call
I was
out
making a
those
joke on the
frauds.
plurality.
Green waves.
All right, Dusty.
Disappointed in Nick. I'm going to take his FAU Owls.
Wow.
L3 right now. I had to take
Well,
a chance.
Thank goodness none of you picked my boy Andy Kennedy in UAB. So that I'm going riding with the Blazers. Andy Kennedy, he loves conference tournaments, so this is his time to shine.
And Robbie loves to blaze.
Don't clip that.
No clipping coming.
No clipping.
We'll move on to the A10, where yours truly has the first pick in the draft. And you know what? Just for our dear friend and another new recent father, Mr. Bruere, give me the fact that Sister Jean, the dream is alive for one more year. Give me the Fighting Ramblers.
I was going to pick them. So
Fantastic.
This team is hot. David Corey's been boots on the ground twice to the Ramblers this year.
That he has.
and Sister Jean's boobs on the ground, probably at this point.
Oh my gosh.
Who's next?
Explicit's not going to qualify for this.
No, it's not. I think is Dusty next?
Give me the Commonwealth. If you can focus. There we go.
How am I supposed to focus?
Man. Boy. I'll do George Mason. Tony Skin. I'll take George Mason. As much as I was tempted to take St. Louis, but I'll stick with George Mason. I'll take one of the top teams.
A lot of skin of Sister Jean.
Okay. Nick?
I love the A10 standings. I don't know if you've noticed this. Like the top 8 teams are all in winning streaks, and the bottom 8 are all in losing streaks. Kind of perfect how it works out. You know what? Shout out Wojbomb. He's selling his phones right now on Twitter. Give me the Bonnies. Give me the Bonnies. Why not?
Do we remember St. Bonaventure was in first in the A10 at the start of the season? Now they're
resume. I thought. Now they're here.
That's crazy.
Insane. Shout out Woj. Basketball. We go.
Over to the deadly ACC.
What a conference it once was.
And this is going to be Dusty's first pick.
Shit.
You can't. You're contractually obligated. You can't.
Does Florida State make a run for our boy?
I mean, if you're going to use your first pick on Florida State, I respect that.
I guess.
I am.
Just losing the points already.
My wife's
Crab's
You
gonna
can't do it.
talk.
Are you going
wife's
to do
from
this?
Shively. I'm taking Louisville.
Oh, there it is.
Wow.
Oh,
That's I like the
BB is
reasoning
gonna
behind
love
that.
one.
I like the reasoning behind that. Duke. At least it's got a Purdue connection. Mason Gillis is there.
Sell out.
I don't care. It's whatever.
I'm up, right?
Nope.
Yes.
It goes to me.
Oh, no, it's me.
That's
no,
right.
no, sorry.
Nick,
Nick,
yeah.
Jake.
Yeah, next third.
Jake.
Yeah.
I am taking the Iron Man, the man who plays 40 minutes every single game, including last game.
How unbelievable.
Nathan George and the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. Buzz off. Buzz.
What if Georgia Tech goes on an NC State type of run here?
I was first. Nathan George with an I,
Yep.
baby. Nathan George, a Canadian.
He may play like 200 minutes. For that
It's
tournament.
actually insane. He does not come out of the games. They're going to run him to the ground. It's like when a running back gets 500 carries. This is not sustainable.
Tom
probably
Thibodeau
gotta-
is trying to find a way to sign him right now for the Knicks.
That's great.
Jake, to you.
Fellas, I'm not sure if you're aware. I believe, and you can fact check me on this and may be wrong. I'm pretty confident. SMU's win against Clemson last week was their first quad one win of the year. And they are what you would call peaking at the right time, right before March. SMU Mustangs are going to win this title.
I cannot believe no one's picking Clemson. Oh my gosh.
Can I say something real quick? I got an email today from Jake, and on his email it says manager of Kyle Guy. And Kyle Guy works for Virginia, Jake, and
Wow.
you just flat out didn't pick him.
Not
Wow.
a company man.
Also,
Last I
speaking of
checked, this is about winning.
Damn.
Kyle knows. Kyle knows it. Kyle knows this is about winning because he broke my heart in 2019. So
if
it's fine.
Kyle was on the court, this would be a different story. But
You guys know
I
that
mean, if he was playing Purdue, he wouldn't fucking miss.
Robbie's on lit today. Or unhinged. You guys know that Eric Dickinson with SMU, he was given an oil rig, part of his payment to SMU. I just learned that this week.
that
thought it
may
was
be
just
the smartest
parts.
NIL deal in the world. He
Yeah,
like
that
got
is
the
really
ownership
smart.
of a full oil rig.
Yeah, I did. I read it this week, so it was a pretty reliable source, The Athletic. So
That's amazing.
What did Craig James get? Nothing?
thong trapped in a closet.
Yeah. Bravo.
I'm
You're still
pretty.
going
I'm
to come out
pretty-
one, Crab.
Yeah,
Thank
oil rig. Wow, that's a brilliant. That's brilliant for NIL.
Recruiting jacks. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
genius.
No wonder they got the death penalty.
So I'm trying to think now. What would
Not
Purdue?
oil rigs.
What would Purdue give, or like what would Kentucky give, if it's
Horse
not
farm.
money?
Yeah, say horse farm for sure.
Horse
Yeah.
farm. Okay.
Purdue, they just give you a drum. It'd be sick. You actually own the
No.
world's largest drum.
No, Purdue would give you
Saturdays.
Purdue would give you part ownership of NASA.
Oh, we get it, Armstrong.
Do they
with
have
Purdue.
ownership? Do they have? I actually don't know. Do they have ownership in NASA?
No, no one owns NASA. It's privately governed, so or it's a government organization.
You know
so
what?
No one
As
owns
I
it.
said that, as you started to reply, I was like, "What? Wow, stupid of a fucking question."
I'll be a SpaceX, but no, different. Yeah,
The
Jake,
Big
you
12
talk
we
about
go.
funny- Wait,
Big
hold on,
12.
Jake, talk about funny moments to get on video. That's a good one right there. Like, keep good. Yeah, Big 12. Let's go.
Robbie, I think?
My first,
Robbie,
oh, first
Big
the Big
12.
12. Do I go off? Oh, I mean, this is an easy choice.
Yeah, no, he's gonna take Arizona.
This is a really easy choice, guys. I've been on this team since day one. I've told you all about them.
Baylor, really?
They had a great offseason. They brought in some big time NIL. This is the team I told you from the start they were going to be a potential Final Four team. So that means the Houston Cougars are going to win the Big 12 championship.
Such a horrible build-up.
Yeah!
Robbie, that
Kansas State, you are dead to me again. Never again.
well, Robbie, that works well because I thought you may pick Baylor too, like Crab said, because you're
Hey,
playing.
Yeah, I'm not
that's
picking.
where I thought he
No,
was going.
Baylor can also go kick rocks along with Kansas State.
This is a podcast, so that everyone can read my name. Can anyone read what my name is on the screen?
It says, I hate Caleb Love.
No, it's not. It's not your screen, Robbie. It is my screen.
Oh,
I'm number one Caleb Love fan. He delivers in March, Robbie. Google him. Give me the Wildcats of Arizona.
delivers
There.
what? Your pizza?
He delivered an L to the K.
You know what was funny is after I went on that big rant before I took my little sabbatical, he went off for like 29
Well,
his
I'm well
next
aware.
game.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
well aware.
mhm.
I know your little games
Yeah.
over there.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Arizona.
Maybe I've secretly been a Caleb Love fan this whole time, and I'm just trying to hype him up for you.
Oh, chestnut checkers, I see. I got my
Mhm.
eyes on. By the way, shout Robbie, Cincinnati, Kansas State towards the bottom. Shout our boys.
Gosh. Hey, Cincinnati can still get in the tournament, though.
They can.
Now, Kansas State, no, they cannot
Yeah.
because they've managed to lose 4 straight after I was hyped them up again. So, okay, whatever. Move on.
Jay?
I'm convinced this is going to be
2 against the top 25. How is Kansas State 5-2 against the top 25 and they're 13-15?
So
How does that make sense?
So they're 8-13 against everyone else.
Yeah.
Amazing.
What are you doing, Jerome Tang?
Looking for housing soon.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm sorry, Jake, for interrupting. I apologize.
No, I mean, it'll just let me ponder about which team I want to pick that's not going to win it. So
I don't know. You got some good options here.
You know what? If what's his name is officiating all these games, go ahead and give me BYU, because they're going to get more calls as we continue into March.
I honestly, that's not the worst pick in the world. With
And
how
tell me
they've
I'm
been
not
playing.
still bitter about betting Arizona money line. Yes, I am.
I would have been bitter too with that awful call.
Mm-hmm. Dusty, on to you for the Big 12.
We talked about our good friend Forrest and his clones. Well, guess what, clones?
Oh wow!
It rocks. Give me the Jayhawks and Bill Self and a good vodka.
Yeah.
Wow! Wow!
He needs to pull out the Mr. Boston to get through what they're going through.
W2.
1-2 in a row. Let's go.
Kansas stinks, man. They're not good.
They're painfully average.
Yes, they are.
As we move on to the Big East, Nicholas, I believe you get the first pick in this. Creighton second in the Big East?
Mm-hmm. I'll save them for Crab. I really wanted to pick my boy Shaka, but with the first pick, I got to go with the former Kentucky coach, former Celtics, former Providence, former Louisville, former Knicks coach, Rick Pitino in the Garden. Give it to me.
Year 2 Patino!
Year 2 Pitino, baby. Here, Red Storm greater than the Red Wave. Thank you, Ricky P.
Yeah, I will go ahead and follow that up. And like you said, Nick, pass Creighton over to Dusty to go ahead and take for them. I will take 100% Shaka Smart and the Golden Eagles. They're going to have best uniforms in basketball. They're going to win this tournament.
Oh.
They do have great uniforms. The powder blue uniforms are fantastic. They're great. Dusty, take Creighton. Please take
Banter
Creighton.
make her dance.
Georgetown I also had in my top 25 earlier this year. UConn is coached by an imbecile and a psychopath. And for someone who's been pro Creighton for years, and I have them in my Final Four, Blue Jays, baby. Let's go Creighton.
Wow! Love it.
He has taken Louisville and Creighton. What is going on today?
Yes.
It's called gummies.
That's called that.
Robbie's
That's
dropping
called-
F-bombs. Dusty's
called
taking
maturation.
Creighton. We're off the rails on a Friday afternoon.
All right, so I get the last pick.
That's how it works, yeah.
Okay. So, guys, do you know who leads the nation in points per game?
Dixon.
That I do, and you are not going to trust. You might as well get on a rocket and go to Neptune before Kyle Neptune wins this tournament.
I am going to take the highest scoring player in the country to take Villanova to the Big East Championship. Give me Kyle Neptune, because at the Garden, Villanova plays different. I don't know if it's going to be a good different. It will be different. So I'm going to take Villanova, partially just because I can't get myself to take UConn. So I'm just going to take Villanova.
Just for the record, none of us picked Dan Hurley, but we picked Kyle Neptune. I love
That's
this
right.
pod. Mm-hmm.
That's right.
I love it.
We are nothing. We are nothing if not consistent.
Okay, well, as we advance to the Big Sky, That leaves the first pickup for me. There's just no doubt. I actually believe Northern Colorado technically has the tiebreaker at the 1 right now. But the Vikings of Portland State are winning this tournament, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
Whoa.
off the board.
Okay. I like it.
I like it, Jake.
And breaking news, Joel Embiid is done for the year.
What? Why?
He started to sit
No.
out the remainder of the season to refocus on rehabilitating his knee.
But Paul George has stopped his podcast to get a championship. Why would he do that?
You would think he would have broke the news on his podcast.
Maybe Joel Embiid starting a podcast.
A rival.
We love you, Africa.
Which, by the way, it's still the funniest thing that I was like, for the longest time, the Sixers still had better odds to win the NBA Finals than the Pacers.
Yeah,
And like they're 20 games behind the Pacers.
they are a swift 20-38. They are behind the Brooklyn Nets, who are actively tanking.
And worse than the sun.
Really.
Pretty bad.
Who's picking second here?
Dusty has the second pick here.
I'm asked Montana, 10 straight wins. Give me the Grizzlies.
All right.
Wow, still coming out of crab today. Robbie,
I picked Northern Colorado at the start of the season to win the conference. So,
double down.
I'm taking Northern Colorado. I love the Bears. That's my team. Nick, you seemed at ease. Like, does that mean you're taking the Lumberjacks?
I pick them every single year.
I literally already started typing it in.
You saw it. You knew it.
Shout out the Walk-Up Skydome. Shout out Trent McLaughlin. We're winning it this year. Lumberjacks. Thank you.
Love it.
Shout out Flagstaff.
Love it.
Thanks.
All right.
Dusty, Big South.
Don't see my roll. I think they continue it. Just give me High Point.
I feel like High Point's got to win it this year. How did they not win it last year? They were so good last year.
Utter Will
Who's
Mountain.
the 7-5 guy that went to Asheville?
Kenny George.
Thank you, Kenny.
Yeah,
George.
thank you.
Yeah.
Kenny G.
I just remember thinking him and Kevin Walk were the same size and same player.
That's a pretty good comparison, actually. They were. So I'm going to pick the team. I got to pick the team that's going to finish second because I do think High Point's going to win it. You know what? I'm going to take Radford. I think Radford's going to end up finishing second. Well,
No, I'm kidding.
No.
Go ahead. You got board's still open. Pick is not in.
it's still open. Okay. I'm going to take Winthrop because I think Radford's going to be the 4. They're going to lose to High Point in the semi, so I'll take Winthrop.
By the way, before Nick goes, am I the only one that didn't know that Presbyterian was called the Blue Hose? I always thought it was Blue Horse.
No, they're the Blue House.
I thought it was Blue Horse. Like, again, just not top of mind, not even ever looking into it, just thinking Blue Horse. But
That's
no,
what that's what they call Smurfette.
They played Auburn one year in football, and I remember them saying, "Are they the Blue Hose, really?" And it always stuck with me. So yeah,
good thing they haven't played Ole Miss because there'd be so much confusion.
maybe it was Ole Miss actually. I think they might have played Ole Miss. Maybe that's why I knew why they were the Blue Hose.
Why is Smurfette the only female Smurf? Like, what's going on there? Like, did she just date all of them? Or
Feminism wasn't a thing back in the 60s.
Did Dusty
so
go find her?
maybe.
on to me, right? Shout out to
Yep.
Blue Hose. One of the number one rules of life is stick with what you know, right? Give me Longwood.
Isn't it appropriate that Longwood is 6-9 in the conference?
I get. Is it? I guess I don't get that reference.
I mean, I know you wouldn't, but for those who would, it does make sense.
I walked right to that one.
Yeah, you did.
I will gladly take Kevin Walk, Kenny George, and
Yeah.
Nashville.
Love it.
The Biltmores.
Oh, do I get the first pick in the Big Ten?
You get Robbie. If you
Lord.
just go ahead and just take Washington, I will go ahead and give you a point.
Which is
Oh
up
my
for Miami in the ACC. You get double the points if you pick them.
Didn't I do that a couple years ago and someone made the finals? Where I had some. I
think so.
I think
Yeah,
that's
they
the last
did.
one.
For the record, I hate this conference so much. Nothing makes sense. Michigan State and Michigan have broken my brain. So is Wisconsin. Like Wisconsin losing to Oregon, that didn't make any sense.
Is Illinois the best team in this conference?
No, they're not. Illinois sucks. Illinois is
Sick.
not any good.
They're sick.
I know. They're sick. Thanks, Brad Underwood. Um,
Come on, Rob.
you know what? I'm going to go way off the board. I'm going Maryland. I think Maryland is the best team in the Big Ten in terms of talent and their ceiling. I think they have for my money, I think Maryland has the best starting five in the Big Ten. So I'm going to go Maryland just because I think they'll still have something to prove. And I think they played like crap against Michigan State. And they have some work to do. So somehow I'm going to put my trust into Kevin Willard, but I think I'm going to pick Maryland to win the Big Ten.
All righty.
I'm with you, Rob. Maryland has such a good starting five. They're probably the most talented in the Big Ten. Like it would take so much to win at Maryland. You have to be really good to win at Maryland.
You have to make half-court shots to beat Maryland.
Right, something like that. So that's why I'm going to take Izzo. Tomorrow is Izzo first. So give me the Spartans. Give me the green. Fight on.
So you're picking USC?
Crap. Spartan. USC not
Sparty?
They may not make the tournament. They're tied with. They're like a.
I know. Yeah, Iowa and USC kind of in a fight for that last. Well, the fight for that last spot is going to be fun to watch.
This is amazing. I'm actually excited to watch this.
I hate it and I love it.
On to me. I'm going to go ahead and I absolutely hate this pick. And yes, I'm going to go ahead and mark this as a clip to go ahead and send this to Sharp. And I am going to take the Michigan Wolverines. For one reason, they start 2 7-footers, and it's gonna help them into the first part of March, but not the rest of March. Michigan wins your Big Ten title.
Vlad Golden loses an inch every time he flops, so he's literally negative 6 feet tall now.
It's like
that. I've never seen a softer 7-footer in my life.
We were just talking about Kenny George.
Kenny George was not soft. Kenny George got dunked on, but he wasn't soft.
Softest 7-footer. I really have to think about that.
Mm-hmm.
Miles.
Think about it a little bit.
I love Miles. He might be.
I mean,
Miles isn't softer than Vlad Golden. Are you kidding me?
Harms
up there.
No, Harms wasn't soft either. I mean, maybe Alex Lynn, but come on.
So we have to think about this. I think there's someone obvious we're missing.
I mean, Will Berg might be up there right now.
Will Berg is not soft. He sucks. He sucks, but he's not soft. He's not a good basketball player, but he's not soft.
Who's the Scal?
Oh, yeah, Scalabissiere.
Oh, damn it. Yeah, it's probably Scalabissiere. Yeah, you're right.
I don't know.
Him and Nerlens were both great. I bet I weighed more at my freshman weigh-in in college than both Scal and Nerlens did at their first weigh-in.
Shut up.
By the way,
you go stop at the first sentence, and you probably would have won.
The fact that Michigan keeps winning by 3 points or less, it's going to come back to bite them. They can't keep doing this.
This tweet came out today, Robbie. I thought you'd like to see. Per Drew Howlett on Twitter, he said, "It is quite remarkable that Michigan is 9-2 in their last 11 games, while dropping from 11th to 24th in KenPom in those 11 games."
Okay, you're
spot on with them.
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills watching this team, and they somehow continue to win. I don't know if the officials are in their back pocket, but somehow every single game, the other team does not get into the bonus in the last 5 minutes of the game. They sit on 6 fouls, and Michigan's shooting all these free throws.
Izzo, right? January, February, Izzo.
I'm sorry.
You know what happens in April? The national championship. You know what always follows right behind that is May.
Yeah, May.
Mr. May.
That's why Michigan's missing its month. They're not going to get there. So, done with Michigan. Done with Michigan.
That's what you see in the next scary movie. That thing is hideous.
There it is, baby.
So you put NBA Hoosiers. That's not.
Let it haunt your night. Oh, you're taking IU?
No, I'm not. I'm taking this man.
Well, that's what I was going to hope. So I hope you're taking Purdue with that.
I just know that I've heard Dusty talk about Hoosiers for 3 straight weeks. I figured he was just going to dial it back in.
By the way, if Purdue loses tonight to UCLA, I legitimately might think of harming myself.
Stop the bleeding, Rob.
I'm
No,
not
I don't want
releasing.
to.
I am definitely releasing this after the game.
Crab, did you consider Wisconsin?
Please don't lose to UCLA. Yeah, Wisconsin did get picked. Wow.
Robbie's pulling a little Gene Hackman in honor of the Hoosiers.
R.I.P. Gene Hackman, by the way. Great actor.
Robbie,
Amazing
just because you
actor.
said that, I'm about to
Everyone watch
house the Oilers.
I mean, they legitimately could win tonight by 30, or they'll lose by 6. It's one or the other. It's not gonna be any in between. And I may not watch it just because I don't want to
Do you
suffer.
think?
So
You know, would have been awesome if Purdue would have put up a fake Statue of Liberty like on campus. That way, Mick Cronin would have flown into it today. Or no,
Wait,
it was the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah,
When
he had a
Cronin
quote
was
where
talking.
it's like, I've seen the Statue of Liberty twice this year. This makes no sense.
well, the big Boilermaker statue outside of Ross A, that's close enough to a Statue of Liberty, so it kind of works.
All right, Big West, let's do this one quick, boys.
Up to you, Nick. First pick.
10-game winning streak. Shout out Jim Harbaugh, UC San Diego.
Okay. One of my favorite conferences in basketball. Go ahead and give me Riverside.
Reggie Miller.
That was my team.
Dusty, to
Dusty?
you.
Easy enough. Yep.
UC Santa Barbara was the pick.
I was about to say, he's taking UC Santa Barbara. That's shocking. Yeah, I mean, that's an easy one for me then. UC Irvine.
Yeah, I mean, I just correctly guessed all four of those.
The fact that I get to pick UC Irvine with the 4th pick, they might be the best team in the Big West, and they may not even need to win the Big West to make the tournament. Yeah, we're good.
Crap, what's your connection to UC Santa Barbara? I can't remember.
Awesome T-shirt about them
He's
never
so
winning.
happy his mic doesn't work.
Yeah, I have a connection from that T-shirt. If they have not won a football game since 1993, I'm not giving that T-shirt.
As we advance, fellas, to the next conference, it is going to start with me. But as we should remind our fans, it is now the Coastal Athletic.
The Coastal.
R.I.P. to Colonial.
All right,
Going to me for the first part. I've highly enjoyed the the tribe of William and Mary this year, but the Tigers of Townsend are just too good. They are going to run through this tournament.
I didn't know the Towson was that good. I missed that
They're
one.
really good.
They're
actually
a
been
Sunday
talking
1
Wilmington.
o'clock wagon. I'll tell you that right there. Bet the money line every Sunday at 1 o'clock.
Well, dead serious. I've watched Wilmington a few times this year, so I'll gladly take UNC Wilmington. Go Seahawks. Legion of Boom.
Well, this is easy for me because Ante Berzovic is the man, the absolute man. So Charleston, that's an easy pick for me. They may give up 100, but they're going to score 105.
coached by Chris Mack. Can you do this? Can you do that dance? To Charleston?
Isn't it
Oh,
called the Carlton?
you said Carlton. No, you said Charleston. No, I cannot do
dance, right? The Charleston?
Yeah, the Charleston is like this thing. Like when you.
Oh, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. This is a good pod.
Man, we're white.
I don't think
And
you
white
team
man.
you got your 2000th win against. And they're on W3 right now. Give me Drexel Dragons.
Ooh. Thought you were going to take Hampton.
I almost
I
took,
mean, the pride of Hofstra, fellas.
they've lost
So
their
one of my favorite interactions, this is terrible
they're
podcasting,
down.
but one of my favorite interactions between Dusty or Robbie and Nick is like 12-year-old Nick and full-grown Robbie screaming at each other in the streets of New Orleans.
Yeah, the context is Bobby's argument was nothing beats a train in honor of Purdue. Like they have the most unstoppable
Powerful mascot.
Yeah, and then the Hofstra pride.
Yeah. What stops pride? Nothing. Literally nothing.
We move on to the Conference USA. Dusty with the first pick. Here we go.
I know Robbie likes Cogs, so I'll leave that for him. So I'll take Liberty.
I love that one that wasn't even subtle.
Did you stand in the corner while making that pick?
Oh,
You understand that
I
reference?
might have sent that clip to Jeff Bryant.
Why?
Then Dusty get put in timeout in the corner.
No.
Oh, that's what I thought there was a reference to.
No. Look up Jerry Falwell. He's the founder of Liberty University.
I've gone down some rabbit holes about Liberty.
Yeah.
And the fact that it ends with Hugh Freeze is always fun.
Well, that too. I picked Middle Tennessee before the season, so I'm going to go ahead and go with the Blue Raiders of Middle Tennessee to win the Conference USA. As much as I do like Kennesaw State, though.
In honor of Drake, give me UTEP.
Love it.
That jokes and cost me 1 point.
You know what? I might as well stay in the city. I took the Jacksonville Dolphins earlier. Go ahead and give me the Gamecocks of Jacksonville State.
Jake.
Hey, second leading scorer in the country plays for Jacksonville State, by the way.
You know, have to say
third.
Jackson,
Sorry,
Jake.
Third. Jerron Pierre
yeah.
Jr., by the way.
That's the irony.
Okay, making sure. Over yonder horizon.
Oh,
Robbie with the first pick in the horizon. I mean,
take him, Robbie.
Whoa! Why isn't that? I don't think a 2-game winning streak.
Wait, they won another one? Where
Oh,
have I been with Green Bay? I didn't know they won another one.
Did you not see what he was wearing the other night?
I didn't.
Oh, fellas. So, as you guys may know, Kyle's brother plays for him right now at Green Bay.
I did not know that.
He was in a full-blown. Move my light.
Did he go to the
full-blown velvet jumpsuit that he coached in? I'll text it to you guys for context.
I was gonna say, it looks like he's gonna go pick up some gabagool from the deli.
1,000% it looks like he was literally just picked up and dropped out of a Soprano scene.
Yeah. Wow.
That's a good one, Robbie.
Well, I'm not picking Green Bay. I'm picking the team that is the most on fire in the Horizon League right now. And if you don't understand what I'm putting down here, okay, well, obviously, IU Indy's bus caught on fire last week, in case you didn't see it. But I'm not picking IU Indy. No, I'm going to go back to the team that I trusted at the start of the season in my conference picks. It's going to be Northern Kentucky. I'm going off the board. I'm taking the Norse. They've won 3 straight, and they always find a way to get hot. I assume no one is taking Jack Golke in Oakland here, so I think I'm pretty safe with taking Northern Kentucky.
Bite me.
He looks like Joe from Practical Jokers.
He does.
Kind of does, actually.
Oh my! Yeah. Well, not R.I.P., but he hasn't been with Impractical Joker since before COVID.
Yeah, but he's still doing well.
Crap, that's a decent call, actually.
It is.
Thank you.
All right,
who's got
two in
some-
Vogel.
Nick's
over
got second
to Nick.
Yeah.
Nick, this conference is really bad for Kentucky postseason.
Looking at Robert
results.
Moore.
It really is.
And then some IU fans have lost to IPFW as well. Just our teams in this conference are mean. Shout out Giannis. I'll take Milwaukee.
Good.
Man, the top team that's won 7
what's his name?
straight,
Still the
still on
coach
the
there?
board.
Who's dad?
Baldwin?
Budenholzer.
No, he's gonna get fired.
Patrick Baldwin's still not the head coach there, I don't think.
I didn't know if he was or not.
Yeah, Baldwin's at Valpo now.
Gotcha. Oh, what's their nickname?
We are a politically correct pod. We call it the Gulf of America, so they are the Valparaiso Crusaders. Thank you very much. Woo! No,
Robbie is off the hinges. I love it.
Yes.
Go ahead. Nick's heard me talk about this team multiple times this year. It is one of maybe my favorite mid-major stadium in college basketball. But Dudetti, give me the Youngstown State Penguins to win this title.
Great facility.
Robbie, I bought a $10 all-season pass to watch them last year because I watched the game on YouTube that cut out midway through. So I went and bought the online version for them that they have to the direct stream.
They're fun to watch.
If I could go back, I wish I would have reached out and essentially just shown up on a campus at Youngstown and been like, I love this facility.
Do you know who the president of Youngstown State is right now?
I do.
Oldstown?
Is it still Tressel?
It's Jim Tressel. Is literally the president of Youngstown State.
He's not in the Colts press box anymore?
No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's the president of Youngstown State University.
Wow.
Pretty cool, huh? And what's even-
they're selling jerseys.
All right, Jake, I'm disappointed you didn't do the penguin dance when you picked them, but I'll just be smart and I'll take Robert Morris.
Man, gets the 4th pick, gets to the number 1 team. Wow.
So you do life, Robbie.
That it is.
Dick tripping your way into the top spot.
Nick.
Yep, I know.
And
I'm
speaking of
pumped
which,
for the Ivy League. Yes.
here in 30 minutes, we have a wonderful, as Crab said in the last show, happy hour tip off in the Ivy League tonight.
Real quick on this one, how have you done this past? Because 4 teams make it, right?
Right.
So we will basically, whichever team does not make it, we'll give you the team that does make it.
Gotcha.
So right now we'll take it as the top 4 teams, but if you pick the team that doesn't make it in, we'll give you the team that does.
In 30 minutes, we have Brown at Harvard, both 5 and 6.
Oh.
And also at 5 is that when I said on the podcast the other day, Yale at Dartmouth. So I would say, look at the standings. Brown Harvard, the winner has a chance, but both either Princeton or Cornell has to lose.
How many games are left? So there's 3 games left in the Ivy. So yeah, there's still a chance for Brown or Harvard to make it in.
Correct.
Okay.
Sorry, just as of tonight.
I'm glad we clarified that. Yeah.
The Ivy League, these are some actually massive games coming up.
Yeah, so it is
massive
the
games.
top 4. Did we decide that?
Yeah, it's still the top 4.
Gotcha.
Yep. I'll, don't overthink it. Give me Yale Bulldogs. Give me what's the coach's name? Something Jones. He's been there forever.
James Jones.
James Jones. Yeah.
John Polikitis, baby. That dude's a baller.
Shout out.
Yale's so good.
Upset Auburn last year, for people who don't remember.
Are you going to yell from the mountaintop?
I'll go ahead and take with the second pick. Sometimes you just got to shoot a dart in her mouth.
Wow.
All right, Dusty.
I'm saying Keno Lilly Jr., Brown, this is their time of year.
Wow.
Give me my boys right now.
He's so good.
Yes.
I cannot believe that Princeton has been so poor this year. Like I was so hyped on them at the start of the season. They were supposed to be so good, and like Xavier and Lee has been really good, but they just haven't been they haven't been as good from 3-point as shooting as I thought they were. But I'm going to take Princeton. That's the team I picked at the start of the year, so I'm going to take Princeton.
All righty.
Man.
So when Brown doesn't make it in, Dusty will get Cornell.
All right, Jakey, to you, right, big boy?
Shout out to what would you call this? A peer, maybe so. I'm definitely going to send this to them. But shout out to Cerruti and the Quinnipiac Bobcats. I
wanted to pick Quinnipiac. Damn it!
You made the first pick, Bubba.
Yeah, I know. All right, is Dusty's next?
I'll take the Rider.
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
Mount St. Mary's is hot right now. I'll take Mount St. Mary's. And Ryder, Kevin Baggett, kick rocks.
At least she said his name right.
Yeah, okay. Don't say that 2 times fast.
Well, I guess I'll have to take the number 1 team in the conference, and that would be the Marist Red Foxes. So, Marist.
Jake, producer Kyle went to Marist. I thought that's who you're going to pick.
Did he?
Yeah, he went to Marist. I'm like 95% confident.
You know who else went to Marist?
Pacers, Smits, Rick Smits.
Rick Smits. Yeah, yeah, go. Yeah, Rick Smits went to play to Marist.
I got you.
And what does Rick Smith like to eat at basketball games?
What is he? What?
Green apples.
Huh?
Did he say
If
that?
his son was playing against you guys, he would always have a green apple.
I actually don't remember that.
I don't either.
Well, there you go.
Fun facts.
Speaking of fun facts, have you guys seen Scrubs?
Nick, who'd you take? My screen froze.
I'm doing it right now. Have you guys seen Scrubs, TV show?
The original one.
No,
yes.
I've not.
Dusty, do you remember what the hospital is called?
I do not.
Sacred Heart. Give it to me. Go Pioneers.
Does
Oh, you were going to go St. Peter's.
well done.
Nick, by the way,
What's up, buddy?
Nick, Kyle did not go to Marist.
What? I've been had.
You've
He's mentioned
been
Marist before.
bamboozled. You've been bamboozled after all
he
these
went
years.
to the New York College of Potsdam and then got kicked out.
I'm Googling this. Whatever, let's move on.
But yeah, he's from Poughkeepsie. Poughkeepsie, however you say it.
Poughkeepsie.
We went from Nick to Jake. So we got Dusty's got the first pick in his old conference.
Mm.
Wow.
Krabby, to you.
What's my name say?
Chirp, chirp.
Chirp, chirp.
Cool. I
With
was
that
I was looking at his name over like on this side, like, on the actual thing. I was like, I put Dusty.
Chirp, chirp. The scariest words in all of sports.
Okay, real quick for our fans, I want to go ahead and talk about maybe one of my favorite stories.
Oh,
of college.
I didn't pick Ball State.
He just changed it to Akron.
Okay, you can zip up real quick
Dickhead.
and let me tell my story. But maybe one of my favorite stories in college basketball, let alone sports history. Imagine this in the world of anything else: job, girlfriend, hell, even middle schools. Payton Sparks is a star at Ball State 2 years ago. Okay, come out, had a chance to win Player of the Year, really explodes in the conference, blah, blah. He then, because of NIL and opportunities, goes to IU last year, where he ended up actually, kind of overshooting a shot and riding the pine and wasn't really much of a use for them. You guys know where he is back now? Of course, he is back at Ball State, again, about to win first team All MAC this season, or be a first team All MAC player this season. That is literally like cheating on or finding a hot girl, cheating on her with someone who you realize was just not your type or not your league, blah, blah, and then going back to her and getting accepted and thriving again. It is absolutely hilarious. I wouldn't let one of my teammates in middle school back on my team, let alone a college basketball roster.
Well, Ball State's not a hot girl, so you gotta choose that story.
I'm with you, Jay. I love these when these happen. That's like the Alabama football player transferred to Iowa for 2 months and then came back to Alabama. Shout
See,
pro.
but I think that's a whole different. This is transferring in the state of Indiana in college basketball, leaving a small school to a big school, and then going back because
It's
he
awesome.
literally didn't play versus being there for 2 months. It is one of my favorite stories in sports.
I still can't believe Roddy Gale transferred from Ohio State to Michigan.
It's like is it Holloway went from Alabama to Auburn? Oh,
Yeah.
Auburn to Alabama.
Yeah,
Right?
Auburn to Alabama, Hayden Holloway. Yeah.
Some people just have no morals.
None. Who's up next, by the way?
Double bourbon at 4:30 on a Friday.
Shout Payton Sparks. That does crack me up.
All right, second pick goes to Robbie.
I'm not going to take the top. I'm not going to take the team below Akron. I'm actually going to go with the Rockets of Toledo. For what reason? Because I just got a feeling about Toledo.
I think this tournament's usually chalk.
Nick, you know why he took Toledo?
Why?
He needs a rocket to get back from Neptune, island that he went on earlier.
We call that a callback.
Playing at Neptune over there.
That's right.
To me? Oh yeah, I always follow Robbie. That's my favorite thing to do. Shout Kent State and Nick Saban. Give it to me.
Oh shit! What's their current football coaches? That's another rabbit hole.
That guy.
Robbie, you've gone down that. Have you gone down that?
Kent State football coach?
Yeah, it's a long story. Just look into it. It's hysterical. He basically was just like stealing money from the university.
Not even just that. Kenny Burns. I will send you 20 on the Kenny Burns story. This goes in from multiple cheating scandals to stealing money from university, NIL, bank fraud, where he's got like local bankers after his ass. And he got an extension in this time after not winning a game for like don't know, like 26 straight games or something like that. It has been the epitome of, college football coaching.
Respect. I
And they
respect.
suck.
Kenny
They're
Burns is a great story. Kenny with an I.
Yeah. Kenny with an eye.
Perfect. Nick, who'd you take? Kent State, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. Just go ahead and give me the Red Hawks. Nick, we played open gym on their formal court a few months ago.
We did.
So we will go ahead and just ride that luck here into March.
Took the top 4.
Robbie for the MEAC.
There's like 6 teams.
Oh man. I'm gonna go with the top team. I gotta go Norfolk State. Shout out Kyle O'Quinn.
Hastings
What a
legend.
name.
Indeed.
Shout out Drake, my second reference to him. Give me Howard.
Heck yes. The Bison. Not the Bisons.
Singular.
The Bison.
Plural.
Over to me. I will go ahead and just take. You know what? We like winning streaks in this conference, so go ahead and give me South Carolina State. Robbie?
Shaq Leonard.
Shaq Leonard, baby.
He's 29, Robbie, and just done. Crazy.
Let's not play dumb. Delaware State.
Delaware State has one of the best color combinations in the country. They like fully embrace the powder blue and the red.
Yes, they do.
It's
And
fantastic.
Maybe I'm thinking of Delaware.
What's your question?
Delaware's blue and gold.
No,
Don't
I
forget,
know.
as we move to the Missouri Valley, you want to guess their record against the AP ranked teams this year?
1-29.
That
0-1.
conference?
Yep. Thank you, Robbie. 0-1
Wow.
as an entire conference.
How was Drake or Northern Iowa not played a
I
team?
don't
That's
know.
crazy.
I was stunned to see
who,
that.
Who has the only loss?
Southern Illinois.
Shut out.
Way to go, Salukis.
Wait, they were
I
a
thought they
wagon
beat-
for a while?
Yes,
beat
they
Notre
were.
Dame, didn't they? Oh shit, that was Northern Illinois. I dismount.
Well, they lost.
Continue.
They lost to Florida.
I remember the
Well, I know,
07
I was
tournament,
talking- I
Southern
was doing
Illinois.
Go ahead,
Were
Robbie.
they a 4
Didn't-
seed one year?
Yeah, they made the Sweet 16, and they almost beat Kansas in that Sweet 16 game. Like, they had it as a one-possession game with, like, a minute to go.
Crazy.
Yeah.
We were really good. I'm looking it up. Who's first on this one?
Yeah.
Your mom. Okay. I keep referencing him, so I'll keep going. Drake, my guy. Been a rough
And
year,
it.
but for him, but not for the Bulldogs. So give me Drake. They not like us, y'all.
They not like us.
I cannot believe I'm still putting financial investments into this team once again, but I'm going to once again. Give me Northern Iowa.
Real quick on Southern Illinois, they made the tournament 5 straight years and 2 Sweet 16s in 02 and 07.
Crazy.
They
Wow.
were a wagon.
Remember 02.
They were 11 seeds, so they made a run.
Okay, gotcha.
They were my lock of the week at one point this year, and I'll say they make a run. Give me the Flames of UIC.
Nice.
Johnny
Love
Flame,
it.
Nick.
Johnny
Well,
Flame.
sticking with the Drake theme, the Evansville Purple A minors. No, I'm taking Bradley. At one point, Bradley was the best 3-point shooting team in the country. Then they cooled off, but I think I like them a lot. So,
Well, it's
Bradley.
brave for Drake to go after Miners.
Was it Brave?
I don't know if it was. Yeah, brave is not the word I would have used.
All right, here's our favorite conference.
All right,
Ah.
fire it up. Here we go.
And with the first pick in this draft, which goes to Jake, which, you know what, Robbie, I got you back on, I don't know if you were in the loss column at all, but I got you back for sure on a 1-0 winning streak in the locks of the week. We are going to ride that again. This tournament is not being played in the pit, so New Mexico is not going to win it. It is going to be the Aztecs of San Diego State.
Yeah, great pick.
I really like that.
Love it.
So I've been having a lot of text-to-speech with our sponsor. that computed today where I'm supposed to look at our contract about certain things going on, and apparently as of right now we owe him at least $5 in cash. So
Was not a part of this deal.
yep. Trust me, I'm trying to run that through.
Wait,
but
how
the
do we
contract-
owe a
Oh,
small-
and I also
Hold
missed
on.
a college basketball practice to take his dumbass to the airport. So I get my $5.
Hey, that's not the right way to put that, but yeah, it's not going to help my argument. But in honor of him, I will go ahead and take the UNLV Rebels as I'm sucking
Wow.
up.
Which, by the way,
Unbelievable.
Dusty, will you go ahead and take a picture of the computer you see and show that he is getting his flowers in the bottom left corner of your screen?
Ooh.
No, because we're at ends
And this
right
is
now.
why you are
So,
bad at negotiations for the pod.
yes, Jake, I'm sure that you're better at negotiating than I am. But go ahead.
All right,
You know-
who's next, everyone?
Who is next? Is it me? Am
I
I
first,
next?
no, Dusty had who?
He took UNLV.
Yeah,
UNLV.
Dusty took UNLV.
My apologies.
You know what? I'm gonna take Utah State. I like the Aggies. I know they're not playing. I know they're a way better team at home, and they kind of stink on the road. But
When you guys
um,
knocked him out of the tournament last year.
we did, and Ian Martinez is a dude, one of the more underrated
Yes.
shooters in the country. So, yeah, I'll take Utah State.
Utah State's about to make the tournament for a third straight year of 3 different coaches. Shout out to them.
That's
Uh,
crazy.
Wow, I did not honestly realize that. That's
Yeah.
pretty sweet.
I think someone said first team to do it since Texas, I think, with Shaka Beard and Rodney Terry.
Oh
I
wow.
think. But
Okay.
all right, to me, I was hell bent on going off the board here, but yeah, it's already did it for me, so I'm gonna just do New Mexico. Give me
Might as well.
both Patinos. I got both Patinos, baby.
Wow.
2 Patinos, 1 pod. Give it to me.
That should be the title of this episode: 2 Patinos, 1 Pod.
I did watch that video. Thanks, my brothers. Thank you guys for that.
Brandon too. You said brothers.
Yeah, Brandon too. Yeah. Jake, what's going on?
All right,
Green there.
we're on the Northeast now.
Oh, there we go. We're on the Northeast, and Dusty has the first pick.
Oh,
I'll be quick. I love Duke, so I'll take the Blue Devils.
Rick Pitino said that before too, Crab.
I don't think Mercyhurst can make the tournament yet. I think they're 1 year away, maybe. I don't know for sure, but I was going to
Is
take Long Island
Bronny
anyway.
playing for them, the Lakers?
Oh, good question. I don't know. But the Sharks used to be the Blackbirds of Long Island, LIU Brooklyn, but now they're the Sharks. So Long Island.
They have a great home environment, by the way. Shout out to them.
They do.
All right, to Moy here. Robbie keeps making jokes at my expense about Oakland, so give me Fairleigh Dickinson. Give me Ansley Alamar's former university. Go Knights. FD, FU, Robbie. Thank you.
I don't even know what you're referring to.
Wait, where's St. Francis, New York now?
Oh. They dip?
Yeah,
I had
didn't
no
they go
idea.
to the what conference did they go to?
That's what we're trying to figure out.
They went to I can't remember what conference they went to, but they are not in the they're not in the Northeast anymore.
Well, obviously, Robbie, as we're looking at the standings.
That's
You
like,
guys know they are the oldest collegiate team in New York.
St. Francis, New York.
Oh, they didn't join another conference. They dropped athletics
terminated.
altogether.
Yeah, I was just saying, you got it right where I did. They terminated their basketball team. So they're no longer the oldest team. They were the first.
so St. Francis PA just bodied them. They won the
Oh,
war.
Oh,
They knocked them off the map.
oh my gosh, jeez, that's incredible. That's ridiculous.
They just said, we done. F this athletic stuff.
Gosh,
All right, Jake, up to you.
wow.
That is going to me, and I will go ahead and just Seahawk on. Give me Wagner.
I thought you were going Skyhawks when you did that.
Oh, no.
I mean, Wagner's pretty frisky. So.
Is this the best mascots in a conference? We have Sharks, Red Flash, Skyhawks, Seahawks, Cougars. Shout out to Northeast.
It's literally everything you could possibly want.
Literally. Shout out.
Yeah.
Robbie, I believe, in the
All right.
OVG.
Starting in the Ohio Valley. Well, guys, I've really grown in my time on this earth. I've seen many Purdue losses to many different lower seeded
Move on.
teams.
Move on.
So I will be picking Southeast Missouri State. I'm taking the 1 seed. I'm not picking Little Rock. Little Rock, you can go kick bigger rocks because you suck and I hate you. So Southeast Missouri State, no, I've not matured. You suck. No one likes you. Go Redhawks.
How's that Hooters during the game, Robbie?
I mean, at least you had something to look at other than that.
And now you're the number 1 Chris Beer fan, so it all works out, Robbie.
Am I?
That's the
I don't know
story
if I
I'm
am.
telling. Yes, this team's on an L8, but I just want to say their name out loud. Give me Moorhead.
Clearly the only time you get to say it because there's no other person that is going to hear that.
Nick, you know 2 former Moorhead basketball players.
Yeah, Janai Broom and Kenneth Farid. And Diamond Henson, where his name is.
Jaimin Henson and Jordan Walker.
Jay Walk. Shout out.
Yes.
Jake, who are you taking?
Over to me. I mean, there's one of my favorite teams I think I still watch to this day is anytime you watch Tennessee Tech Golden Eagles go at someone, they're going to pick you up from 90 feet and they're going to be in your ass the entire time. Pause. And we will watch them come back and win this tournament.
If it was a baseball regional, I would like their chances, but it's not.
In honor of Hooters, as they're going through bankruptcy, I will take Little Rock.
I respect that.
We're getting Hooters tonight.
That sounds nice. Food sounds good right now. I'm starving.
It's getting late. All right, me and the Patriot League, right? Which again, I love America. I'm a true patriot. Not New England patriot, but I'm a true patriot. Wow, Colgate. I would know what. They're the standard. Give me Colgate still.
Damn it!
Eat that Crest. Eat my butt, Crest. Give me Colgate.
I wanted to pick Colgate. Damn
Sure
it!
You did, Robbie.
Nick, did you say eat your butt crest or eat your butt crust?
Eat my butt, comma, Crest.
Crest.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have crust down there?
Oh, Super Troopers. You know that movie? All those guys went to Colgate, so shout to them.
They did?
Yeah. Is that random?
Oh, I didn't know that. Wow, that's cool. Who's next? Jake
It
or
is
Dusty?
me, and I will go ahead and take the Bison, not the Bisons. Over to you, Krabby.
Give me American.
I'm a real American.
Well, this team
Excuse me.
should have, they should have beaten IU last year, and they did not. But I believe in the Army Black Knights, so I'm going to take Boston University and the Terriers. So I'm taking Boston over Army.
Robbie, I'm in
Roby?
by you. You threw me off so much right there.
I did. Boston, baby. They suck on the road, but I don't care.
If Navy were the front shipmen, I'd probably take them, but they're the midshipmen.
They're not the low shipmen. That's good.
Ooh,
All right.
SEC.
It's big time. Here we go.
Wow. He has to go a lot of different directions here.
And it
Okay,
goes to Jake.
Let me propose an idea here. Since there are so many teams in this conference, what if we
each
take
get
two each?
Robbie, damn it. I've had that written down for literally an hour.
Really?
We each get 2 teams. Damn it.
Let's take 2.
Wait, so
Let's
Robbie
take
just
2.
crossed Jake and then he just dunked on him.
So we're gonna snake draft this too.
Okay.
So it goes Jake, Dusty, Robbie, Nick, Robbie, Dusty, Jake.
Love it.
Heck yes.
That
I
was
love
by the way, that was a palindrome for all you people out there that think I don't know English because of Dusty. Salutes.
car.
Yeah, and I will go ahead and take the first pick to win this tournament. I will go ahead and take the Auburn Tigers.
Jake, name one palindrome right now.
Race car.
Darn it.
I just said it. I gave him one.
Oh, darn it. Dust.
Who's Dusty?
We're gonna play this game. I'm gonna take the Florida Gators.
Oh!
Well done, Crab.
Hey,
Dusty
we used
has
to
literally
do that
taken
when you were a
every
fan of
single
them at the
team.
tournament.
Dusty has taken every single team today that has every like anti-love in his body, from Louisville to hell. If you would have taken Gardner Webb,
I'm angry.
I had to kick you off the pod.
For people who are listening, Dusty's wearing like a Mickey Mouse hat too, so I love the hanger.
Oh yeah, really easing into his
itchy
Florida.
too. I want to take
days.
it off. I'm trying to stick to the commitment.
Yeah.
Robbie,
It's me. Roll Tide, roll. Give me the Tide. It's Bama, baby.
right place, right time for Robbie. I'll take my Cats, Meow, W1, get healthy Jackson, and then I'll take the
Hold on, let me
prospector.
scroll down to find them.
1-0
Wow.
buddy against you. Bite me. And then, yeah, give me the prospector. Give me Buzz. Go Colts. He's a Colts fan, too. They're going to get hot.
Man, what has happened to
can't-
A&M? Jeez.
I was gonna say he can't lose much more, so this is probably a good pick.
They're at Florida Saturday, too.
All right, this is tough for me because I want to take Mississippi State because I
Yikes.
obviously love Chris Jans and the Bulldogs, but I love Missouri. I love Missouri. I mean, Dennis Gates needs to win Coach of the Year. If he doesn't win Coach of the Year, what are we doing?
For SEC or all?
For the country.
Oh.
Missouri won 0 games in the conference last year, and they're actually going to
But-
potentially be a top 4 seed in the
so-
conference. this year.
Like,
So,
because you
well,
sucked
so
last
Robbie,
year. It's kind of tough.
Robbie, I have actually won. This is I want to use your like true like background and knowledge, not us messing around. Genuine question for the pod today. Does Gates deserve it, or does the world of NIL and transfer openness and all that stuff allow for the opportunity for him to go winless to this team a lot easier than it would have? Now, 10 years ago, it's no doubt he's coach of the year in the country.
Sure.
But for him to for the openness of what they can do now roster wise and rebuild and pay and do X, Y, and Z and provide, like, do you think that, I'm not saying it hurts him, but do you think it makes it less impressive, I guess?
No, less
That's not the
impressive.
right word.
No, I wouldn't say less impressive. I would say more attainable. I think it's more. Yeah,
Gotcha.
it's easier to attain, but you still. I mean, yes, you can go and get all the great players you want, but they got to play together as a team. Go look at IU. Okay, like you can go out and buy the best team possible, but you still got to get a guy that can coach him. And I mean, honestly, Missouri talent wise is not really
by the way,
any.
Speaking of IU, you know how many IU fans just absolutely dread watching Tamar Bates fucking eat at Missouri?
Yes, he's been great.
He's been
So
wonderful.
Caleb Grill, keep launching him, baby. MIZ.
Shout the Missouri Compromise. Maybe 18.
That was a good time.
It was actually not very good for America, but
Missouri also signed in the MPJ compromise here a couple years ago, Nick. That's also the
Love
only
you,
SEC
love you, Conzo Martin.
only SEC tournament's ever fucking snowed. Continue, Nick. I believe it goes.
Nope,
no,
not
Nick,
me.
Nick
Goes
Robbie,
to
you have a
Dusty.
second pick. Oh, you took Missouri.
Yeah, I took Missouri. Dusty's next.
To Dusty.
I will gladly take 2 double buys. Give me a Rocky Top.
Gosh, now he's taking Tennessee. He can't
Man.
be stopped right now.
You went
I'm-
full
I'm
heel
a-
turn here.
I'm a
Jeez.
menace.
He can't get away with it.
All right, I can't wait. Jake, who are you taking with your last pick?
Fellas, there's literally only one option to take.
He's going to
You
take
know,
Cal Park.
winning this tournament is not easy. And winning this tournament comes with experience. And there is one man in this tournament who is peaking at the right time, who has won this tournament before. And all I'm going to say is put my dick in mashed potatoes, go home.
I knew you were going to say that.
Way to go, Arkansas.
You also remember that Cal Park doesn't like this tournament. Just keep in mind. But good call.
Did he?
Said he-
Did he? Sorry,
knew
sorry,
that.
did you guys get off the phone?
He's
Did you say that?
he's outspokenly
he
he's outspokenly talked about how he doesn't like playing the SEC tournament.
I did not know that.
Oh,
I didn't
back when
either.
he was at Kentucky? Not when
Yeah.
he was eating chicken fingers every night.
Yeah, I'm just telling you. I mean, there's a reason that
Tyson
they
chicken,
never.
Nick.
Oh, I got the reference. Thank you, Tyson Chicken, again. Appreciate it.
Yes.
Anyways,
thank you
Pat
for your-
Tyson. Let's
All
go.
right,
So
I'm highly intrigued for this tournament because we have multiple teams. However, Okay, of the teams left, let's make this one more interesting. If one of the teams that are left wins it, we all have a punishment. So what team are we going to pick?
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
We'll
do
figure
we
that-
just go ahead and give it to Vandy or Ole Miss?
No, it's just
Yeah,
if
we'll keep
anyone-
moving. Yeah. So
On to
if
the Southern.
LSU wins it, yeah.
On to the Southern, and this will go to, I believe, Dusty.
Dusty.
Yeah.
Hey, looks like Chattanooga's on a roll. I'll just take them.
Don't make a mockery of it, Crab.
Good. I'm
Yeah,
glad
sure.
you took Chattanooga because I'm taking Buckyball. I'm taking Samford.
I love my doggy. She's not quite a terrier, but I love her, so give me Wofford. Shout out Fletcher McGee.
Fletcher McGee.
He was so...
And then shout out to the 2019 East Tennessee State Buccaneers, because that was one of the most athletic basketball teams I've ever seen in
They
my
were
life.
freaking awesome.
And
They were so good.
played the Florida Gators in the first round of that tournament.
And got worked in that game too, which I was surprised by.
Speaking of doggies!
All right, on to the Southland.
Robbie, gosh darn it.
Yeah.
Robbie gets the first pick, and I don't even have to even ask him. On to the second
It's
pick.
way.
Here we
It's
go.
well played.
I've already taken Drake, so I'll take Lamar. Give me Lamar Cardinals. I got both sides.
Well done. Well done.
They now...
Oh,
Disney
by the way,
approves as well.
By the way, the team earlier that didn't put an S at the end, it's the team I was thinking of was Stanford. The Cardinals.
Oh, the Cardinal. Yeah, because they're a color, not the
I
actual
saw
animal.
Cardinals there and it made me think of it. So yes, it's the Cardinals. Yeah.
Jake.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and take Nichols.
The
Dusty?
fake Nicholas. Hate them.
Disney, who do you want? I think they're...
There's a husky
Really?
Disney. Hi.
Houston Christian has like the smallest gym in the country too.
She likes lying down. So we're going to go with the Southeast Louisiana Lions.
Oh, okay.
Good pick, Disney.
Good pick, Disney. Good job.
Yay. I want to pick.
Oh, where's my pick?
Where's my pick?
I
To
love
the
the Summit
SWAC
League.
we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are going on to Nick's first pick here in this draft.
This is famously HBCU college. Shout out Black History Month. I'm a man of the people. Shout out to it. My birthday's during this month, so yep. I'm
Talking
one
about
of
getting it off at 11:59.
whatever. Fight me. I was gonna take C. McNair's Alcorn State, but boy, they're not too good. Listen to that podcast. I highly recommend. Give me Bethune-Cookman.
Wow, that's gonna make Dusty very upset. Dusty loves
On to me, I will
Bethune-Cookman.
go ahead and I've been in this city before, thanks to Robbie. Go ahead and give me the Jackson State Tigers.
Yeah.
You also pooped in a farm on the way home on the side of the road. That
Hey.
way.
Nick, there were a lot of new experiences I had that weekend, and it includes 2 Whataburgers and 2 something else in one night.
Oh,
Be careful because the person who owns a farm may actually listen to this, so be careful.
it was like in Arkansas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
no,
was
yeah, we were on the interstate in Arkansas. There was no exit, so I essentially just finally pulled over and I just took a
There is legitimately nowhere to go in Arkansas. Like
80,
it
it
is
was like
once you're on
86
that.
miles
Yeah.
to the next exit. And I looked at my mom and I go, I am profusely sweating. I'm going to poop in the back of your car. And she pulled over.
You weren't
That's
sure
what
as
happens
much-
when you have. That's what happens when you have Whataburger twice in 12 hours.
Dusty, I think, wants to make his pick.
Well, Disney's been looking at our side screen. She wants Southern and the Jaguars.
Wow.
Yeah, Disney.
Disney takes the number 1 pick.
Yeah.
Texas Southern, that's easy for me because I feel like they always find a way to at least get to the championship game. So, yeah, Tigers.
And R.I.P. Gene Hackman.
Indeed.
Does that have anything to do with Texas Southern?
No, I just crossed over Hoosiers and Glory Road for no reason in my head besides the
Yeah,
fact that that
you
was a
you
big
thought
bourbon.
you heard Clem Haskins. Yeah, that's the or what's his name? Hold on, what's the name of the
Don
coach?
Haskins.
Don Haskins,
Don
not Clem
Haskins.
Haskins. Clem
Thank
Haskins.
you.
Yeah.
I was like, the second I said it, I was like, yep, that is a wrong movie. On to the Summit League. First pick goes to me.
You, right?
A lot of good options here.
Ooh, this is a fun
Big
kind of
Summit.
pick. I'm a big believer in the
Summit, Jake.
USA.
Jake.
Go back up.
We're on the Summit. So USA is
Got so
not
excited
the
about
pick
Sunbelt.
I'm going to get this time. So we will go ahead and just take, you know what? Screw it. Shout out to Forest and shout out to the Twin Cities. We'll go ahead and take St. Thomas and the Tommies.
Tommies.
Well, St. Thomas is one of the Twin Cities, but I'll take Omaha.
Omaha. Is
Bison.
Is Nate Dom? Is he still at South Dakota State?
Not to my knowledge.
Well, I'm taking South Dakota State anyway because I think
JUCO every other year.
Yeah, Jackrabbits are awesome though.
They are. I'm gonna go. Screw it. I'll go a little off the board. They lost to the Super Bowl, but they'll bounce back. Give me the Kansas City Roos.
Do you remember I picked Kansas City to win the Summit League before the season?
No.
Yes.
I need to go back to listen to our picks. See how we do.
I wrote them all down. I'll run through them later, but yes.
All right. Now we're on to the Sun Belt, Jake.
Sunbelt.
Oh, the Sun Belt. Dusty, first pick.
Well, you really want USA. So I'll be a
I
nice
also have
brother.
the last pick in this draft. This
I
round.
will take the James Madison Dukes.
Red Wolves. They won at Memphis.
Oh God, how do you think about that?
I'm afraid to make this pick because of all the plane accidents recently, but I'll take Marshall.
It's in a rush. So, can we have Carmel on? Can we just have a quick Q&A?
That was not worth it.
Jeez.
Yeah, YouTube might just kick this off of explicit. Yeah, thank you,
Oh
fellas,
my
for giving me
gosh.
USA. We'll
Wait,
continue
wait.
to the
Say.
continue the West Coast Conference. Which
I get the first pick in the West.
Robbie has the first pick here.
Gonzaga. They're not losing 3 times to St. Mary's. Gonzaga.
Darn it, Robbie. I was really hoping to take. I'll go St. Mary's.
You have to. Yeah.
Darn it, I really wanted Gonzaga.
And you know what? I'll give Dusty his favorite because I do have a special place for my Broncos of Santa Clara. So I'll take the Dons of San Francisco.
Nice guy. Oh! Oh!
No.
I have been on the Dons. Who told you guys about Tyrone Riley IV? Who told you guys about the Dons of San Francisco? This
Gosh.
guy.
Wow.
Ow.
Wow.
Who's Dusty gonna? Dusty's probably gonna take San Diego
I'm
now.
shocked he hasn't
Man,
let me line yet, or just said Pepperdine.
I was actually about to, Robbie. Well, fuck you, Jake. I'll go. We're gonna try and take a. I'll go. We talked about them earlier in the season. I'll go Washington State. Maybe they make a run.
Good pick.
I can hear the devastation in Crab's voice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
he's
actually
Legitimately upset.
I love San Francisco.
Legitimately upset.
And last
Yeah.
but not least, Nick with the
Oof.
first pick in the WAC.
Careful, Grand Canyon's not the runaway winner here.
Shout out Mark Pope. He's probably the best coach in the country. He started at Utah Valley. Give me the Wolverines.
Wow. Or Grand Canyon, man.
You're gonna just give me the Lopes? Go ahead, I'll take them.
Well, Dusty, this is an easy pick for you.
Yeah.
Well,
And will you
Guys, I
call him
told you
right
I-
now for it?
I return to Lexington tomorrow, and 4 of my teammates are going to be there. We all played under Billy Gillespie. So, with respect to that piece of shit, Charleston State, baby. Come on, Billy G.
There you go, Tarleton State. And I'm gonna finish this with I'll take Abilene Christian.
I think they always win this.
They're always in it somehow. Yeah, I feel like.
All right, boys.
There you go.
That's all
There's
right.
the pick.
Boys, I love we do this every year. It really, to me, is the sign that March is near when we start to do this.
Rizzo also says hi.
Hi, Rizzo.
March is in 6 hours and 52 minutes.
Again,
We
I
did it.
didn't explain the scoring to at the beginning, but we'll figure it out.
We'll put
well,
Nick on
people-
the
they'll get it.
tweeting updates.
There you go.
All right, great pod, everyone. Have a great weekend, and I got nothing else to add. Anything shout outs before we go?
Don't make me hurt myself, Purdue. That's all I'll say.
So,
Yeah,
how would you hurt yourself? Should we tell our audience that they can call a number?
It's 1-800-9 with it.
They don't answer after 9 rings. Don't worry.
Or again, Marshall fans. That was a low blow.
That was mean. That was very mean.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hey, fellas, wonderful
Thanks.
time. And again, this will be a YouTube special only, so we don't get the pod entire channel canceled.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, this will be and
Hearts off
Robbie
for
actually.
Donnelly. Here you go, Donnelly.
Robbie, if you even don't want me to release.
Oh, yeah,
it,
yeah,
like,
for
there's a lot.
Donnelly.
You can. I don't mind.
Okay.
Good call, Nick.
Tarps off.
For Donnelly.
Yeah, there we go.
We're there, baby.
What's up, ladies?
We did it.
There you go.
Order
Tarps
up.
off, Donnelly. Trevor's $5 up your ass.
Why don't you?
Bye,
shoot that-
guys.
Why don't you shoot that point on the top of your head, Krabby? Stick it up his ass. Happy Hanukkah. Peace out.
Bye.
Even Disney wants to leave.